Hello, my name is Brendon Beliso, and I'm presenting on the cell phone I created for senior citizens. So, first off, the main question is, what do senior citizens want in a cell phone? And then, so there's several points that I looked at for seeing what the senior citizens would want most in a cell phone. So the four main points would be the battery life, the dimensions of the phone, how easy the phone is to use for the senior citizens, and the design of the phone. So first off, we have the battery life. So in regards to the battery life, the senior citizens showed that in the results that they only use the phone for about 2 hours a day. So considering that fact, I created the phone with up to 6 hours of battery. And then why I did this was because if they only use their phones for up to 2 hours a day at the max, they should be able to use the phone for several days without having to worry about charging their phone. And so next we have the dimensions of the phone. So most of the time senior citizens will need a bigger phone with a decent sized keyboard to recognize everything and to be able to type it down. So taking that into consideration, the dimensions of the phone are, it is a medium-sized phone. It's around 7 ounces. It has a medium, like large size keyboard, and the width and length of the phone is 12 by 5, 5.5 centimeters. So it's a pretty decent sized phone. So now we are going to talk about how easy the phone is to use. Um, I try to make the phone as simple as possible to use since it's for senior citizens. They don't really know about technology or they know little about it, so the goal is to make it as easy as possible to use. So it's going to run a simple software and it only has numbers as a keyboard as opposed to like a touchscreen phone with all these apps and stuff on it. I just want to make it as simple as possible so they could get straight to the point with what they're trying to do on their cell phone. And then, so next we have the design of the phone. So the design of the phone, as I said earlier, it's only going to have keyboard, like numbers as a keyboard. It has the orange design and also the other colors like black, white, gray, purple, red, blue, if the senior citizens have another preference instead of the orange. It also has the curved design instead of the square, just so it looks a little more modern, a little more pizzazz to it. And as you see there, the phone is going to cost around $54, so it is a rather cheap phone as opposed to many phones today, which are in the hundreds range. And it is not going to have any rubber grips because I feel those are not as necessary. Um, the screen is going to be as bright as possible. And as you can see, the medium size of the phone is displayed right there in the picture on the bottom right. And now we have some of the senior citizens that tested out the phone. Um, so all these senior citizens in the picture tested out the phone and they all gave their input on what makes the phone so easy and comfortable to use. And after asking all of them, they were happy with the phone and they recommend it to all senior citizens to do the same and purchase the phone. And as for the sales results, The goal was to reach around 50,000 sales, and after 3 months, we were able to reach 50,000, which is great. And then on an even greater note, seems that the phone sales are still even going up after the 3 months past 50,000, which is really good. And then finally, I just wanted to thank you for listening. And overall, the plan was to create a cell phone that was easy to handle and consists of all the features senior citizens need. The plan has succeeded, and all the senior citizens who have the cell phone are extremely content with their purchase. And thank you.